Hello and welcome to my playthrough of the best Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Darkness. Now, my name is Anthony, and I'm going to be doing as detailed as a playthrough of this as I can. I'm going to try and get all the Pokemon recruited, and try and get my highest rank as I possibly can. And if I'm not going to get all the Pokemon, I'm at least going to get all of the legendaries. So this is going to be a very in-depth and long playthrough, and I hope you guys all enjoy. Now, if you've played any version of a Mystery Dungeon game before, you know how this works. It's a very RPG-style game, usually with a very dark and interesting story. This one in particular, though, happens to have my favorite story. Right now, I'm actually currently playing through Pokemon Blue Mystery Dungeon again, and it's a very hard game. These are very unlike your typical Pokemon games. They're very challenging. You have to think about your next moves, like who you're going to bring on the dungeons, and then it's got a lot of good elements to it that help make this a very distinguishable game from the rest of the series. Now, we can't really do much about the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection because I am playing on an emulator right now, but I'm sure in another video I will talk about it. As far as I know, it just goes along with what the Wonder Mail settings were in the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but I'm not exactly sure. So we're going to start up a new game, and I'll talk about more of the plot, the Pokemon, and everything else as we keep going through it. But for now, let's go ahead and press it. This is the portal that leads to the world inhabited only by Pokemon. Beyond this gateway, many new adventures and fresh experiences await your arrival. Before you depart for adventure, you must answer some questions. Be truthful when you answer them. Now, are you ready? Then, let the questions begin. So just like in the first game, you start off with a basic personality test. Now, this is significant because it helps choose what Pokemon you will end up playing as through the game. Well, the majority of the game, I should say. So let's go ahead and do it. Do you often cancel plans to meet others at the last second? No. You find yourself jumping to the wrong conclusion a lot of the time? No. You're on a stroll and a TV crew pounces on you for an interview. What do you do? Probably just answer questions. You have to move a heavy suitcase. What will you do? Carry it by myself. Your friend takes a spectacular fall. What do you do? Well, it's my friend, so I'd probably laugh. You're eating at a restaurant when you abruptly realize that everyone's gone. What do you do? I'd keep eating, honestly. You muster your courage and go to a graveyard at night and see a woman soaked to the skin just standing there. What do you do? I'm running away. Fuck that, dude. You're in class and you realize... you're in class when you realize that you really have to go to the restroom. What do you do? Go. And I'm a male. My aura will be analyzed. Energy that you radiate. Calm yourself. Kind of weird because I had to press the mouse down for that. I am a clear aqua blue. I was docile in the last one. That's why I got brave, considering I ran away from the girl in the graveyard, but you don't know the meaning of fear. You're not afraid to keep moving forward in the face of danger. You also have a strong sense of justice and can't turn a blind eye to someone in trouble. But you sometimes push your own personal sense of justice just a little too hard. Be careful that you don't get too pushy. So a brave type like you will be Pikachu. That's actually really good. Oh, man. Now, usually I try and get Pikachu as a companion, but since we're starting as Pikachu, that's really interesting, honestly. Who do I want? Now, as you can see, there's a mix of 4th gen, 1st gen, 2nd gen, but no 3rd gens, which is actually pretty interesting. And there are way more partner Pokemon and actual Pokemon you can be as than these. But this is just the pool that they give us. I think I'm actually going... Man, I do love Typhlosion. That's what we're going to go with. I love Typhlosion. And I'm going to be nicknaming every relevant Pokemon that I can. And eventually, if this gets enough views, I'll probably start naming all Pokemon after the viewers themselves. Now, typically I like to follow... I'm not going to do that. What should I name him? Name him Pyro. Pretty lame name, but I like naming the legendary Pokemon after gods throughout the Greek mythology. So I would name him Helios or Hephaestus or something like that, but he's not a legendary. You're off to the world of Pokemon. Be strong, stay smart, and be victorious. So the main thing with these games in general is we're a human. And for some reason, we have been chosen to come to the Pokemon world. In the first game, it was to stop natural disasters, and we shall see what the reason is in this game. Whoa! Whoa! Are you okay? No! Don't let go! Just a little longer. Come on, hang on! No! I can't. Hold on. Insert Waluigi noise. Wah! Kyogre's having a hissy fit. Or Lugia, either one really. Sharpedo Rock. Where am I? I can't. Drifting off. No. I refuse to be paralyzed by this any longer. This is it. I have to steal my courage today. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Cyndaquil's. The footprint is Cyndaquil's. Whoa! That was too shocking. Whew. I can't work up the courage to go in after all. I told myself that this is the day, but I thought that holding on to my personal treasure would inspire me. Sigh. I just can't do it. I'm such a coward. This is so discouraging. Hey Zubat, did you get a load of that? You bet I did, coughing. The little wimp was pacing around. Had something good, right? The wimp had something, that's for sure. Looked like some kind of treasure. Do we go after it? We do. Insert Team Meanies reference. So many O's while it looking like a bubble beam. Oh wow, what a pretty sight. When the weather's good, the Krabby come out at sundown to blow bubbles. All those bubbles, catching the setting sun's rays off the waves. It's always been beautiful. This is where I always come when I'm feeling sorry for myself. But it makes me feel good to be here, like always. Coming here is uplifting. It cheers me up. Hey, what's that? What's going on over there? What? Someone's collapsed on the sand! What happened? Are you okay? You're awake! That's a relief. Where am I? You weren't moving at all. I was seriously worried. You remember how you ended up zonked out here? I was zonked out? What happened? Well, I'm Pyro. Glad to meet you. And who are you? I've never seen you around before. What? You say you're a human? You look like a totally normal Pikachu to me. It's true. I've turned into a Pikachu. But how did this happen? I don't remember anything. You're a little odd. Are you pulling some kind of trick on me? You're telling me the truth? Alright. Then, what's your name? My name? That's right. My name is... What? My name is... Who? Chicken Sling. Every game I go and play, this is my name. So, we're gonna go ahead and stick with it. Name Orion, correct. Okay. Well, you don't seem to be a bad Pokemon, at least. Sorry that I doubted you. More and more bad Pokemon have been turned up lately, you see. Many Pokemon have gotten aggressive lately. Things have grown somewhat lawless. Ouch. Hehehe. Can't figure it out? We want to mess with you. Can't face up to us, can you? What? That's yours, isn't it? No, that's... Sorry, kiddo. We'll take that. Ah. Whoa. Not gonna make a move to get that back? What's the matter? Too scared? Didn't expect that you'd be such a big coward. Come on, let's get out of here. See you around, chicken. Oh. What should I do? That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. If I lose that... No, there's no time to waste. I've got to get it back. Hey, can I get you to help me? Oh, you will? You'll help me? Thank you. Let's go quickly. Enter the first dungeon. Head for the stairway and attack enemies by pressing A. When you encounter enemies, you will choose a move before they do. So, as you can see, this is a very dungeon-esque, top-down based game. P in this world is this world's money. Save it up to buy useful items for your adventures. In the first game, these items were relatively lackluster and unimportant. But I don't remember how they are in this game. So I guess we're going to find out. Now, as you can see on the right side, it shows all the controls. Walk, run, open menu, cancel, attack, use set move, throw set ammo, display log, turn on the spot, which is Y, allows you to do this. Left allows you to walk diagonally. Wait and heal is very useful in some situations. But since the game just wants us to use A, we're going to use our basic attack. As you can see, there are normal moves. Pikachu happens to start with Thunder Shock, which is really good. And we can explore, since it's the first dungeon, it's not really going to matter too much if we walk around. But there are mechanics later on in the game and tougher enemies that are going to make exploring a little bit more difficult and less beneficial, would be the word. But for now, it's good that we can just walk around, and none of these enemies will really pose too much of a threat to us. They're all water-based, which is really good for Pikachu. You can carry one item. The items you find on the floor have a variety of useful effects. If you find an item, open the menu with X, then use the items option to see what it does. So this is an Oran Berry. Restores HP if you want to use it. So Oran Berries, I believe... Oh, I can't even give it to anyone. Do I have an item? Oh, I guess I just can't. So Oran Berries, I believe, heal 100 health. At least that's what they did in the original game. I'm not sure how much they would change that. But as you can see, the stairs seem to spawn, so far they spawned in every single room we spawned in, which is pretty nice, but they can spawn in any of the rooms presented, and these dungeons have a lot of dead ends to them, which is a recurring theme later on in the dungeons especially. But for these ones, you can see there's only 2 rooms, not that many enemies, so it's really easy to go through. The first game, the dungeon Tiny Woods. In some areas, you will see a ground tile with a green arrow. It's called the Wonder Tile. Step on it to heal any stat changes. So if you have like reduced accuracy, reduced attack, you step on this and it'll return the stats to normal. But if you also have a do I want that sleep seed? Nah. But if you also have stat buffs, it'll reset them too. So you gotta be careful with that. They don't really come into play too often, but they're there, and that's something. The first dungeon in the original game had 3 floors. I'm not sure if this game's going to do the same. However, I guess we shall find out. Like I said, I'm just going to explore the whole area, just because there's really no reason not to. The enemies here are easy enough. That's not going to provide too much difficulty. Plus, it's always good to level up. Oh, cool, we both leveled up. Excellent, I leveled up. So as you can see, HP goes up by 3, attack by 2, defense 2, special attack by 2, and special defense by 2. Now, stats in this game are pretty useless, I suppose, because they really start to not go up very well at all towards the end. Usually only get about like 1 point from each one if you're lucky. Sometimes you don't even get a stat, like any stat increase in a stat. So they definitely decline as the game goes on, but the power of the small stats you have are actually pretty incredible. So as you can see, combat's pretty basic right now. There's not too much we really have to worry about. Running low on Thunder Shock, so I'm probably actually just going to use my basic attack. So I'm not sure if we actually have to fight the Zubat in the coughing. What's this? Blast Seed, oh. Blast Seed's really good. Only thing I would prefer over that's a Reviver Seed, but it's a Beach Cave Pit. So we found the enemy, and you guessed it, we're gonna have to fight them. Hey. Well, if it isn't our old friend, the Big Chicken. Give me back what you stole from me. That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. Treasure, you say? That thing is really valuable, huh? Be worth more than we'd hoped for, I'd say. We gotta try selling it. Who knows? Might get a good price. Whoa. All the more reason not to give it back. What? You want it back that badly? Come and get it. Cool battle animation. So I'm gonna move closer over to Cyndaquil, and I'm going to allow Zubat to hop right over in. I'm going to use this Blast Seed that we picked up on Coughing because it does 45 damage, I believe, to whatever enemy is in front of us, which is way more than either of us can dish out. 35, but still, that's at least triple what I can normally do. Very useful item. Oh, we got roughed up. But blast it, how'd we get wiped out by wimps like them? Bah, here you go, take it then. Whoa. Don't think you're so awesome. Your victory was a fluke. Yeah, you just remember that. Oh, it's my relic fragment. Am I ever glad? I actually did manage to get it back. It's only because you agreed to help me, Orion. Thank you, Orion. All in a day's work. Thank you, seriously. I only helped because I happened to be there. Was that the right thing to do? I guess so. This Pokemon is clearly grateful. It's nice to be appreciated. Here's what they stole. I call it my relic fragment. It's my one treasure. You see, I've always liked legends and lore. I always get so excited when I hear tales from the past. Don't you feel the same way? Hidden troves full of treasure and strange relics. Uncharted territories veiled in darkness. And new lands just waiting to be discovered. Such places must be full of unimaginable gold and treasure. And history. Wouldn't it be amazing to make historic discoveries? That's what I always dream of. It's all exciting to me. So one day, I happened to come across my relic fragment. I admit that it looks like junk, but take a closer look. See? That inscription forms a strange pattern, doesn't it? It's true. There is a strange inscription. I've never seen a pattern like this. There must be some significance to this pattern. This relic fragment must be the key to legendary places, to areas where precious treasure lies. At least, that's the feeling I get. That's why I want to join an exploration team. This fragment must fit into something, somewhere. I want to discover where that is. I want to solve the mystery of the My Relic fragment. So earlier, I tried joining an exploration team as an apprentice, but I chickened out. What about you, Orion? What are you going to do now? You lost your memory and you somehow transformed into a Pokemon. Do you have anywhere to go and stay after this? If not, can I ask a big favor? Would you be willing to form an exploration team with me? I'm convinced that I can form an effective exploration team with you, Orion. So will you? Please? What should I do? I'm getting recruited out of the blue. I don't know what an exploration team is. What should I do? Should I join this Pokemon and form an exploration team? Hell yeah! It's true, I do have nowhere to go. I don't have any clue what I should do next. I guess it wouldn't hurt to team up with Pyro for now. Maybe I'll eventually discover who or what I am by hanging out with this Pokemon. Okay, that's settled. Yes? Really? You'll form an exploration team with me? Yes, thank you! We're going to be a great combination. Let's make this work. First, we should go to Wigglytuff's place and sign up as apprentices. That's where we need to train to become a first-rate exploration team. I'm sure the training will be very tough, but let's give it our best, Orion. And so, Pyro and Orion formed an exploration team. This turned out to be their very first step into many fantastic realms of adventure that awaited their arrival. The Pokemon Company Chunsoft presents Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes. I don't think my mouth could take that much more talking doing that. Man. Good old water. Save completed. Chapter 2, The New Guild Recruits. I'm not sure where I'm going to end this episode off at, but after we join the guild is probably where I'm going to end this first episode off, because that'll transition well into our first assignment and our first dungeon, more than likely. This is Wigglytuff's guild. To form an exploration team, you need to register your team here. Then you have to train until you become a first-rate exploration team. Yikes. Isn't there something just a little odd about this place? No. I've got Orion with me this time. I have to be brave. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Cyndaquil's. The footprint is Cyndaquil's. Wah. No. I have to be strong. You may enter. Someone's with you, so get that stranger to stand up there. They probably meant you, Orion. They said to stand up here. There's a grate covering the hole. It's made so that no one can fall through. Still, it's really strange. It looks like that would tickle my feet or... Hey, you, stranger, get on the grate. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is... What's the matter, Sentry? Sentry? What's wrong, Sentry Diglett? The footprint is maybe Pikachu's? Maybe Pikachu's. What? Maybe? But it's not a footprint that you normally see around here. Ugh, that's pretty crummy. Checking the footprints of visiting Pokemon, that's your job, isn't it, Diglett? Yes, but I don't know what I don't know. What? Are they arguing? Sorry to make you wait. Well, it's true that you don't see any Pikachu around these parts. But you don't seem to be bad. Okay, good enough. Enter. Yikes. I'm so nervous, so jittery. But I'm glad we're finally allowed in. My heart's pounding, though. Okay, let's go in. There's a hatch that leads underground here. Wow! So this is Wigglytuff's guild. So many Pokemon. I wonder if they're all in exploration teams. Excuse me. It was you two that just came in, right? Yes, I'm Chatot. I'm the Pokemon in the know around these parts. I'm Guildmaster Wigglytuff's right-hand Pokemon. Now shoot, leave the premises. We have no time for salespeople or silly surveys. Off you go, if you please. No, that's not why we're here. We want to form an exploration team. That's why we came. We want to be trained as an exploration team. What exploration team? It's rare to see a kid like this want to apprentice at the guild, especially given how hard our training is. Surely the steady stream of Pokemon that run away from this rigorous training proves how true that is. Excuse me, is the exploration team training that severe? What? Well, no. It's not true in the slightest. Our training program for exploration teams is as easy as it can be. Well. I wish you had told me that up front that you wanted to be an exploration team. Hee. His attitude suddenly changed, didn't it? Okay, let's get your team signed up right away. Follow me. Oh, anything wrong? Come on, over here. Quickly, please. This is the guild's second underground floor. This is mainly where the apprentices work. Team registration is this way. Come along, please. Wow, we're 2 floors under the ground, but you can see outside. Oh, please, hush now. The guild is built into the side of a cliff. It's only natural that you would be able to see outside. Oh. Shut down. Now, here we are at Guildmaster Wigglytuff's chambers. On no account, I repeat, on no account, should you be discourteous to our Guildmaster. Guildmaster, it's Chatot. I'm coming in. Guildmaster, I present to you 2 Pokemon who wish to join our guild as apprentices. Guildmaster? Guildmaster. Hiya. I'm Wigglytuff. I'm the guild's Guildmaster. You want to form an exploration team? Then let's go for it. First, we must register your exploration team's name. So tell me, what's your team's name? Oh, our team's name? We didn't think of that. What do you think should be a good name for us? Team Pokeballs, yeah, right. And going with good old little theme we have so far. Team Galaxy. Ripping off Diamond and Pearl. Galaxy? Team Galaxy. No, that's Team Plasma. I think there's a Team Galaxy, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good name. It suits us. Suits me, not you. All settled then. I'll register your team as Galaxy. Registering. All registered. Yumta! Congratulations! From now on, you're an official exploration team. I present you with this commemoration. Exploration Team Kit. That animation. Explorer badge inside. And a wonder map. And a treasure bag. Yeah! There are all sorts of great items in here. That's your Explorer badge. It's your official team identification. And there's the wonder map, which is a wonder of convenience. Finally, there's the treasure bag. Lets you carry items you found in dungeons. Your successes as an exploration team can lead you to bigger and bigger space for your treasure bag. It's a very wonderful bag. Have a peek inside your treasure bag. Peered into the treasure bag. There was a zinc band inside. A sky blue bow was also inside. Those 2 items are special. I'm sure they will help you on your adventures. Thank you. We'll do our best. Yep, but you're only apprenticing right now, so do your best to train. We will. Let's always do our best, Orion. Fist bump! This is your room. Great, we get beds. You will live here while you work for us. Things will start getting busy for you tomorrow, so rise early and start living up to our code. Don't stay up late, get to sleep early tonight. That is all. Get to bed early, he says. Oh, are you still awake, Orion? My heart's been racing all day today over every little thing, but I'm glad I finally made myself come here. I thought Wigglytuff would be scary, but he seems pretty friendly. We're going to experience all sorts of things starting tomorrow, but I'm not very scared. In fact, it's the other way around. I'm super excited about the adventures we'll face. I'm feeling a little sleepy. Let's give it our all tomorrow. Okay, Orion? Good night. Now I'm suddenly apprenticing at the guild. I gotta admit, it's pretty exciting to be on an exploration team. And it's fun to be friends with Pyro. But first things first, who am I? How did I turn into a Pokemon? How did I end up unconscious on that beach? I'm feeling sleepy too. Well, thinking about it won't help right now. I better focus on the guild's work for now. If I do that, well, everything should come clear eventually. I'll surely get to the bottom of this in time. And the plot thickens. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes. Saving. Please don't turn off the power or touch the game card. Ugh. Save completed. Exploration team, quick tip! You can save a record of your progress by climbing onto your bed from now on. So whenever you want to save your progress, just climb onto your bed. There are a lot of things that returned from this game, or to this game from the original. The bed thing is one of them. And so is another very important aspect of the bed. But that won't happen for a while. And I'm going to stop this episode right here because right after this little cutscene here is going to be the start of the guild work. And I'm going to save that for the second episode. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode, and let me know anything that you'd like to see, anything in particular you would want me to do with this playthrough. I'd be very open to, and I will see you guys all next episode.